Thank you. 7:38 now. Over 20,000 runners twisted their way through the streets of L.A. yesterday at the 6th annual Los Angeles Marathon. Among them, a group of high school students you might not expect at such an event. Harry Shabazian is the teacher responsible for getting them there, and on this Monday, he's our Sportsman of the Week.
Around this area, there are a lot of temptations. There's graffiti, gangs, drugs, everything you can imagine about a slum, it's here. So when people tell us it's dangerous, you know, people get hurt, robbed, drive-by shootings, it's home to us. There's nothing else we know.
Inner city life has had its effect on kids like Lambert Paredes. He was kicked out of a conventional high school and ended up here at Boyle Heights Continuation School.
Let me ask you this.
It is a school for the tough to educate, the truants, the so-called troublemakers of East L.A.
What I need you guys to do is go ahead and get your current events out.
Harry Shabazian is their teacher, and he has taken on a task some would call impossible, to get these kids motivated.
All right, guys, let's go. Time to stretch out.
His method is unconventional, for not only is he their teacher, but he's also their coach.
We're going to do a 3.5, 4-mile course today. Come on.
And he challenged them to do something most others wouldn't even attempt.
Ready? Go. Begin.
And that is to run the L.A. Marathon, all 26.2 miles of it.
5, 6, 7. If you give kids a fun, rewarding type of a challenge, they will respond to it. And if you show them that you're willing to go the extra mile with them, you know, they'll do it. Some of the kids in the program this year, the very first day that we went up, God, they could barely run a lap, which is a quarter of a mile.
I need to put some ice on my leg.
It's bothering you still?
Yeah,
But the fact that they went out and they did it shows you that they're going to go all the way. We're almost there.
It's the first time for Srla Cruz, who had a reputation for ditching school and starting fights.
You know, everybody looked upon me as like, oh, she's my backup. You know, if you try to do something to me, I could always get somebody after you. And, you know, they're talking about me.
Now she says training for the marathon has changed her way of life.
I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Everybody that used to talk bad about me, or everybody that used to look upon me as just a backup and getting myself hurt, you know.
2 years ago, Harry's program expanded and became Students Run L.A., a group that now numbers over 400.
All the way around the lake, it's like our society gives everybody an equal chance. And if they can succeed at finishing a marathon, they can succeed at anything. They could have their mansions in Bel Air. They could have anything they want. And as soon as one of them gets a mansion in Bel Air, I'm quitting and moving in with them. Yeah?
Race day finally arrived, but a marathon finisher's medal was still over 26 miles out of reach.
And keep in mind that I'm using the word when, not if. When you cross that finish line at the end of the day today, you're not only going to become special, but very, very special individuals. Okay? Finishing is the most important point in this program, simply because in our society, many of the things that we strive for, the reward is not there until you finish.
Getting there, I'm getting there.
When you cross that finish line, no matter how many blisters and muscle aches you have that ultimate satisfaction that I did it. I am somebody unique. I am somebody unique.
We can't tell you Srla Cruz's time for finishing the race. Then again.